got the Mercedes Benz. She got a lot of pretty, pretty boys she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. When your alibis, mirrors on the ceiling, they pink champagne on ice. And she said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gathered for the feast. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find a passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Salford on this Monday evening. Welcome to the Golden Girls. All right, girls?
Fine, thanks.
Thanks, Simon. Thank you.
What have we been up to?
Lovely weekend, Mother's Day.
Not bad outside today, is it? Sunny, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
You're freezing?
Yeah.
And what are you freezing?
No, it's nice and
Why
warm.
are you pulling faces out?
Cold.
Yeah.
Why are you pulling faces?
Because
Because what?
well, you said what we're doing, what we've done weekend.
Well, what have you done weekend? It's not what to ask, is it? Have you forgot?
No, we just my son and my daughter-in-law asked me to go for a lovely meal.
Where'd you go?
Just to his house, and they made a lovely meal, and it was really nice.
What do you have? I need to know these things.
What did we have? She did chicken. It was very nice. All vegetables.
Was it fowl?
Yes. It was, yeah.
So it was foul.
Foul. It was very nice.
And what about you, Noreen?
Usual thing. I went shopping on Saturday.
Where you go?
Oh, I'm boring. I went to Asda. Got a taxi and we had a stupid taxi driver. Believe me, if I could have got out of that taxi and run, I would have done.
And what firm was he from?
10-10.
10-10. So don't use 10-10. 10-10 taxis.
What do you mean he was a bit
I
funny?
started dancing and all sorts.
He started dancing in the car.
He was dancing. He's probably on drugs.
Then we asked him, could he take us, drop us off at the bottom? He says, well, I can't now, I've got to go up to the top. Because you know he's
Just
going
being
upstairs.
Yeah.
I just think it was just one of them days for him.
Yeah. So don't use 10-10. This is
they're
sounds of
all
solving.
right, 10-10.
Well, no, nothing upset, Noreen. No upset to me, eh? Listen, if any of our listeners are listening tonight, do not use 10-10. 10-10 bad men. What else have you been up to? What are we talking about tonight then? Have we got any structure to this show by any chance?
We've got... Noreen's got
So you've always got your
there,
notes.
and then...
This is the most professional
Don't really
twosome in this station, you see.
I really don't think so, do you, Simon?
I do, yeah. At least you have notes. At least you don't wing it like we do.
Well, I'd like to congratulate the manager at the Grenache in Walkden. It's a restaurant and it's brilliant. It's a little bit dear,
Yeah.
but it's one of the best restaurants. Oh no, well this one is well worth going if it's something special.
The Grenache is that in what?
Grenache, yeah.
Is that the one where that lad was, where the customers
That's
tried
right.
to have a go at him?
Yeah, he's
Right.
autistic.
me the story.
Well, he's autistic, isn't it? And they were served. His name's Andy Foster,
Yeah.
and they were serving a couple in the restaurant, and decided because he was slow at serving him, they asked for another waiter. They didn't want him to serve.
That's wrong, that, isn't it?
It's well wrong.
It's called having respect. So that couple who were embarrassed that lad, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Got yourself Salford, people. Don't listen to our station. We don't want you listening.
No,
Do
that's
it.
awful, that.
It's
Absolutely.
awful. You ought to be disgusted with yourself. But on the plus side, we have to stick up for the restaurant.
Yeah, because Mike Jennings.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. We're liking them.
Yeah,
Today's no, 10-10. Today's go, this restaurant.
dead right.
Well, Mike Jennings, who was the manager, they were astonished when they asked, not to be served by him. Not to be served by him.
Yeah. Big up to Mike Jennings.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant. I can't get over him. And
So if you would like to donate a free meal to us free at the Sounds of Salford, we'll come and have it. Won't we, girls?
That's brilliant, that.
the chef from there decided to go on Facebook to warn customers with a similar attitude. Don't bother coming to my restaurant if that's how you feel.
Well, we like that. We're liking that restaurant.
Brilliant.
That's showing a bit of attitude and love.
I like that.
We like that. We like that in on the
Yeah,
Sounds of Salford. Big up to them today, innit?
I can't think of the pub, but last year, you know the one that as you're going into Monton round the corner?
The Bluebell.
The Bluebell?
Yeah.
Well, about over a year ago, a young man went in there with his carers,
Yeah.
and he can only wear training pants
Right.
because of his condition.
Yeah.
And the two bouncers on the door wouldn't let him in because he said, no, you can't come in dressed like that. It was nothing to do with that.
Well, that's disgusting. We don't like
No.
discrimination on this station.
I can't stand that.
This is not the discrimination station,
it's
is
not,
it?
no.
Hey, that's hard to say, isn't it?
Discrimination.
Wouldn't have been there saying I was drunk a few weeks ago, would I?
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't. The discrimination station. So go on, Noreen.
So there were
one up
Oh, stop
one
doing
up
it. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
Let Noreen have a say. Come on, Norma.
well-
Put it in there.
The hundreds of readers of the MEN
Yeah.
all decided, a lot of them have said they're about to book a table at the restaurant in support of the Grenache team and say they'll be specially asking for Andy to serve them.
Well, that's
so
great,
how
then.
good is that?
That's
It's
brilliant,
absolutely
Andy. Yeah, big round of applause for them, yes. Big round of applause for Andy as well.
Yes, very
Yes,
good.
we're liking that.
We know where to go for a meal now.
Yes, so if you're in Salford and you're in Walkden and you're in that area, make sure you go to, what's the name again? Grenache.
Grenache.
The Grenache.
The Grenache.
And
That's
I can
as well, isn't it?
vouch for it. The service is
You've been in there, Noreen, yeah.
it's lovely. It's only special occasions we could go, but
Yeah, obviously.
no, it really is good.
Yeah. What about you, Norma? Have you been in there?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
I've no idea.
None of your men friends took you in
I'm
there?
waiting for somebody to ask me. I might get somebody to take me out.
You might do, actually.
Just to say to that
do.
manager, that owner
You know,
or
congratulations
manager.
from the Sounds of Salford.
Yes, I will do.
Yes. We're liking that, aren't
Yeah, that is brilliant.
we? Liking that.
There's actually somebody from America, wasn't there? A lad with Down syndrome, and he had his own restaurant.
Yeah.
Did they?
And he's had to sell it because he's in love with his girlfriend and she lives somewhere else, and he's quite sad about that. But he got that business up and running. So for anybody that thinks that people with disabilities, learning physical or whatever, can't do anything,
just take it. Of course you can.
I'll tell you what, we've got our two lads that's in wheelchairs. They have to be fed. One of them, David, who's really cheeky. He likes to finger feed and he put his food in his hand. And we went in a restaurant. We had a caravan in Wales, and this particular restaurant, we only went there twice. Once they let us in, and within, I'd say, 10 minutes of David and Liam's food being brought, because I was feeding David in his hand, it were all over his mouth. The tables round us just disappeared. Nobody wanted to sit near us. Then from that day till when we used to go and see if we did it purposely and all, to see how many times it happened. They used to say, we're no tables till 8 o'clock, this would be 6. And they'd be empty, the rooms. And,
so it's disgusting, that, isn't it? People have a bad attitude, don't they? You know, towards disability. Come on, open your eyes. It can happen to anybody. Anyone can be home with disabilities, can't they? We don't like that. We don't like that on this station.
In fact, they've got the disability.
Of course they have, Yeah,
it's not the people that they think.
Yes, it's not the people, it's them, innit?
I'd say I'd rather have a gene's disability than have an attitude like that.
Yeah, we don't like people with a bad attitude, do we? We don't like that. So.
When we first moved in this house where we are now, the neighbours next door, the woman's coming to the door at the night, and I thought, she must be coming to wish us Merry Christmas because it was near Christmas. First she said, Jamie sits, he flaps. That's part of what his condition is, Jamie, the one that's autistic. And Liam, he has fits which are not controlled. And anyway, we used to have him at, at Corner near Wall. I don't know the second name anyway, no, I'm so I can't. And anyway, he were in Corner. I said it now, so I'm not bothered. And she knocks on the door and she says, Jamie's flopping on the floor, he's sat aside of me. And she says, there's that noise. That's terrible, that noise. And they actually reported us to housing.
That's absolutely disgusting, that, isn't it?
They even sent a letter, but luckily we had it in black and white, the housing did, to say that my boys can have medication to put them on to stop the noise.
That's disgusting, that,
and we've never spoke to them from that day to
this. I'm absolutely, I'm gutted for you. Right, on that note, let's go to a song, guys. Young Hearts Done Free. Let's get some happiness. Let's get some happiness back in this.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another